Hi, my name is Ranjan Mujumdar. In my last tutorial, I explained a pattern. This is the pattern you can see, and here I used textAlign center. In this tutorial, I am going to draw a pattern of just like this, and I will move the pattern at the center of the. So let us try to solve the problem. At first, I am erasing the code. Here I am using var blank string. If I look at the pattern, you can see there are two halves. First half is 1 to 5 number line, and second half is 6 to 9. So line number 6 to line number 9 is the reverse of this, of line number 1 to line number 5. So at first I am going to draw line number 1 to line number 5. After that I will draw this pattern. Here you can see total number of line is 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is the reason I am using for I equals to 0, I less than 5, I plus plus. Using curly braces or j equals to 0, j less than. Okay, now the second part is, here you can see in line number 1 asterisk number is 1, line number 2 asterisk number is 3. So the formula is 2 into I plus 1. Here I am using 2 into I. I is the variable of outer for loop, plus 1. For first iteration, for I goes to 0, the value will be 2 into 0 plus 1, 1. For I goes to 1, the value will be 2 into 1 plus 1, 2 plus 1, 3. For I goes to 2, 2 into 2 plus 1, 5. So this is the formula, 2 into I plus 1. Now I am using j plus plus. Here I am using str plus equals to asterisk sign, and after this inner for loop I am using str plus equals to here. In my last tutorial I explained that if I need a line break in case of an element, then we have to use br tag. I think you have remembered. I am saving it and refresh the web page. Click the button. This button is not working. Why? Because I have not set the value of this variable str to the container. Here the container is this div. What is the idea of this div? Idea of this div is div asterisk. I am copying it. And how can I set the value of this variable to this container? Document dot get element by id. The function of get element by id is to fetch the element based on id. Here the id is div asterisk. So the function of get element by id is to fetch the element based on the id. Here the id is div asterisk. So the function of get element by id is to fetch this div. This div is the element. Now I am writing innerHTML str and saving it and refreshing the web page. You can see the effect now. It is left aligned. That is the reason you can see such type of output. But if you look at the diagram of this PPT, then you can find that it is a different type of diagram. But if you look at the output in website, you can see it is left aligned. So these two images are totally different. You can see the output of the first portion. Okay, the output is slightly different from the output of this portion, but later I will solve the problem. But look at the second half. Total number of line of this second half is 4, and the asterisk count of this line is 7, and asterisk count of this line is greater than the asterisk count of this line. It is 5. Again, it is 3. So asterisk count is continuously diminishing. But in previous case, asterisk counts was increasing. That is the reason in previous case I used increment operator here. Now I am copying this portion and pasting here. Here you can see for this portion the asterisk count is continuously diminishing and total number of line is 4. That is the reason we have to use I4, I greater than 1 and I minus minus. I think you have understood. For j equals to 0, j less than 2 into I plus 1, I think it would be 2 into I minus 1. Why? For I4, 2 into 4, 8 minus 1, 7. I minus minus. That means if the value of I is 3, 2 into 3 minus 1, 5. So in first case it is 5, second case it is 7, 5, and third case it is 3. That means if the value of I is 2, then 2 into 2 minus 1, 4 minus 1, 3. Here I am saving it, refreshing the web page, click the button. Okay, I think there is a problem. Why it is showing problem? In last line, it should show 1 asterisk, but it is not showing. So I think I did a mistake somewhere. Why is the problem? Okay, I did the problem here. Here it should be I greater than or equals to 1. Why? Here you can see I started the variable from 4. Total number of line is 4. So after decrementing, the next value will be 3. After decrementing, the next value will be 2. Again decrementing, next value will be 1. But previously I used I greater than 1. For that reason, I1 was not executing. If a developer use I greater than or equals to 1, then I1 will be executed. Because this condition will show true value for I equals to 1. But if I omit this portion, I greater than 1, then it will not show true value. Because 1 greater than 1 will not show true value. It will show false value. If I use I greater than or equals to 1, then it will show true value. I am saving it and refreshing the web page, click the button, you will get the output. Now, I have got the entire portion according to the PPT. Now it's time to move the entire content horizontally at center. How can we do this? In my last program, I did this. So I think you all know very well. Again, I am showing you document get element by ID, parenthesis, div, asterisk, dot, style, dot, textAlign. TextAlign is the property of CSS equals to center. Saving it, refreshing the web page, click the button. Okay, now you can see the perfect output. I am going to increase the font size of this pattern. How can I increase the font size of this pattern? Style, font size is the property of style attribute. It is a CSS property. I am using 40px here. Saving it, refreshing the web page, click the button. Okay, now it is horizontally centered, but it is not vertically middle. So how can you set this pattern into vertical middle? According to the output, you will assume that it is horizontally centered, but actually this is not centered. I have set the textAlign property as center. So you see, it is neither horizontally centered nor vertically centered, vertically middle. So I have to set the pattern as horizontally centered and vertically middle. How can I set? I am copying this code. Here I am using position property. In CSS you will also get position. I am setting absolute here. Okay. Now again I am pasting the same code. Here I am using top property. Setting top as 50%. Again pasting the code, setting left property. Now, if you look at the code, you will find this is very similar to CSS. At first, you need to write this portion as usual. Then you need to write the CSS property, left, top, position. In case of more than 2 words, you have to use camel case. In font size, you can see F is in lowercase and S is in uppercase. By the same way, in textAlign, T is in lowercase, A is in uppercase. So in more than 2 words, you have to use camel case. Or in a single word, you can simply use all alphabets in lowercase. Now, if I save it and refresh the web page, click the button, you will get the output just like this. Now it is horizontally centered, but it is not vertically centered. So now I am writing another property. That's when I am using another property, that is translate transform property. Transform property. Here I am using translate minus 50%. You all know in translate function, first attribute is horizontal value and second attribute is vertical value. If you have any issue or problem with CSS, please go to my CSS playlist and learn CSS very easily and try to overcome the problem of CSS as soon as possible. Here you can see in translate function, the first argument is the horizontal value and second argument is the vertical value. Here I am using 50%. I am saving it. Refresh the web page, click the button. Okay, sorry. I think I did a mistake somewhere. Okay, devastated style transform. Okay, I did mistake in translate. So it is translate. I am unable to spell the word. Now I am using translate here, saving it, and refresh the web page, click the button. You can see the entire pattern is horizontally centered and vertically middle. I hope you have gathered the idea of how to draw a complex pattern. I have already solved two problems, one pattern 1 and second pattern 6. Now I am giving you few tasks or assignments and you need to solve these tasks or assignments. First, pattern 2, second, pattern 3, third, pattern 4, and fifth, pattern 5. If you face any issue or problem, please contact me or comment me. I will try my level best to give you perfect solution of this problem. If you like this tutorial, please press the like button. If you have any question or query, please comment me. If you have not subscribed my channel till now, please subscribe my channel and send this tutorial among your friends and colleagues. Thank you.